right. Welcome to our Greek mythos campaign, Odyssey of the Dragonlords. Currently, our heroes have entered the necropolis at Velamac, a series of tombs for many of the fallen dragon lords throughout time. The dragon lords themselves being beings from another land that came to this place of Thylea and found it populated with centaurs and cyclopes and other giants and gigans and insane creatures of every type, and went forth and subjugated it all, thus making room for human and other settlements and binding down even some beings rising to a godhood to overcome the Titans. Now these Titans, namely Sidon and Lutheria, seek revenge, and now new heroes have been called. And some were just sleeping and now seek to find their relics that have been scattered about, which have brought us to the tomb of Xander, an infamous dragon lord for being cruel and prone to the enslavement of his enemies. It is with that we come in for our heroes in particular after defeating a minotaur of all minotaurs. They have been able, though bloodied and barely hanging on, to progress as they found a barrel vaulted chamber littered with bones, discarded weapons, and rusted shields. They moved through it undeterred. And then, as we come in right now, the bones and weapons that litter the floor now begin to rattle and lock together, clicking into joints. Within moments, 6 armored skeletons stand before you, slamming their swords against the shields, forming a phalanx, protecting the way forward. Roll for initiative.
I think I got the first natural one. Got a 5.
Ooh. And that's at disadvantage.
Yep, because we're exhausted, folks.
Oh, I need to roll again then.
Yeah, you roll again.
Well, that was better, so the first roll will stand. 15.
I'm not even going to roll again because
Yeah, let me double check
Got it,
here. Darius, you got 17?
15.
15, okay. Yeah, he usually takes the latest roll. Hesperia at 8. Calliope at 10. Kaya at 5. And Jace at 18. Right. Let's go. So in the somewhat square room, they have formed up, shields and spears and swords at the ready. Jace, it is your turn.
I'm muted. I'm going to approach the first skeleton, and I'm going to swing my Khopesh at it.
Got it.
Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Okay, that is 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Then I'm going to try hitting it with my chakram. Offhanded. That's a 21.
That will hit as well as it flies out. Hits it square in the head.
And that's for 4 more points.
All right, their head comes flying off, and the body collapses. Darius.
Seeing that, he's just going to go for a Ray of Frost attack. So his hands gain that frosty mist that you've seen so many times as he directs it towards one at the end of the line. And misses terrifically. That's a 10.
Oof. All right. 2 in front, bang their shields. The 3 in the back follow up. Calliope had gone over the room here, so I think we've got Jason Calliope up front as they maneuver. Pushing up 1 sword and sword each to Jace and Calliope. Or that's a miss and 2 misses. And then the back line here are armed with pikes, and they come out and they try to pike over top with a 10-foot reach to go through their compatriots. Miss. As Jason Calliope just dodging, going, that's all these.
Calliope's in the front?
Yeah, because you said you went across the room. And so they
That
rose
was-
up right in front of you.
No, that was
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
That was Anastasia, that's right. Sorry about that. Calliope, you're in the back. My bad. I just switched you because, whatever. Calliope, it's your turn. They all missed anyway.
Yes. Okay. So I have a question. Can I minor illusion a wall in front of me?
Damn.
Because then they have to use an action, and I don't know if they'll use an action to investigate it. So I will minor illusion I'm gonna go to the back and minor illusion a wall, a 5-foot wall, 5-foot cube, or 5-foot wall, whatever, in front of me. And then I don't have any healing, so I'm gonna say be careful, and then a wall just pops up, and then I'll end my turn.
And Hesperia.
Guys, do we have to go through this? As he's gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
I think that'll end her turn.
Got it. Kaya.
How far away is the closest one to me?
Probably about 10 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up and swing at it with my short sword for a dirty 20.
There we go.
And is there a party member within 5 feet of it?
Mhm.
Okay, so 10 on that, and then an additional 7, so 17 points of damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Right through the middle, cutting it in half.
Bones crack and despair.
And since there's probably one next to it, I'm going to disengage and move back 10 feet.
Jace. Muted.
You muted.
Still muted.
So now there's this wall in front of. I have totally forgot how this works since last Friday. Now there's this wall.
Well, it's 5 foot, so I don't know. I mean, you would have to be in my space. I don't know
Wall's
how.
in the back. So
Oh,
you went against the
okay.
wall and did it.
Oh, okay. So Calliope is hiding while the rest of us fight.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. I pick up a skeleton and throw it that way. Just kidding. I attack the next skeleton near me.
I accept my consequences, if so.
Oh, I don't think an 8 hits.
Does not. The big shield blocks it.
And, I'll do my offering with Chopesh. Or the chakra, sorry. I know what I'm saying, I think.
At 16, they're going to block that with the shield.
Okay. Sorry, the die landed right on the number. Look, I can't see what it is. Then that'll end my turn.
Yes.
There's 3 left, 2 left, 4 left. All right, let's do something crazy. So he's gonna step up, about 5 feet away, so he can blast the 2 ranks of them with a cone. And you watch as as he sort of draws water out of the air and then just blast it in a cone at them. I need a DC 14 strength save.
Two fails.
They take full damage, so they both take any of them that fail would be 9 damage, I guess. And is knocked 10 feet away from me.
What's
If
that
they're
damage?
Bludgeoning.
Okay. So that is 18 because they're vulnerable. So the 2 are just blasted to tiny bits. Boom!
Yeah, and I guess it doesn't matter if they're knocked into another wall or creature because
Yeah,
they're
just
already
their
done.
bones smash against the wall because of the knockback.
All right. Cool. Let's turn around. Calliope! Get out here.
Okay, so we just got the 2 with pikes. One will strike Kaya, one will strike. Just Kaya, you stayed right there, right? Yeah. And one will strike Jace. So first one.
No, she just didn't.
Oh, she moved out. So okay. So then we'll go to
Darius would have.
Darius. Sorry about that. So Mrs. Jace put 21 to hit Adaris.
Yeah, that hits.
4 piercing damage. So fun thing, everyone. These numbers may not seem big, but our party is beat and low on resources. So it's actually a little scary. Calliope, it is your turn.
This is very scary. Now we're fighting skeletons again. So she'll step out from behind the wall and Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Well, 60 feet actually. Nope. Yeah, I'll Eldritch Blast. 15 to hit.
That will hit. This is the back line.
So that's 7 points of damage, force. And then I will duck behind the wall again.
Vesperia.
Cannot be stuck behind here with you. She's gonna run up and try to hit one of them with the mace.
On it.
Oh, that was a roller coaster. 15.
15 will hit.
For 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That smashes the one Calliope hit into tiny bits.
And that'll end her turn.
Move up to Hesperia and swing at the other one. Uh, 15.
That'll hit.
Okay, so
And
8
nice.
plus 2, 10.
Nice. Bones are cracked but stable.
Okay, then I will bonus action disengage and step back 10 feet.
Perfect. Jace.
Take it out.
I'm gonna go ahead and swing at it with the Kopesh.
Hmm?
24.
That'll hit. And how do you want to end it?
I think he swings just kind of across the skull, and it just kind of splits the skull as it crumbles.
Perfect. The clattering of everything, bones, and they go, and then the deathly silent, sound absorbed fate of the necropolis comes back. There is no more sound except for your breaths and heart.
Is it over?
Wait, you guys hear that? Oh wait, never mind. That's my heartbeat.
No, I don't. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. That's actually very terrifying.
It was a little funny.
I dropped the minor illusion. Oh boy. Okay. It's time to go now, right? We're good to go. We're able to go. I mean, we have everything we need.
What do you mean we have everything we need?
There's still more. We still have to. Oh, we have to make it to Zan. Oh yeah. All right. Well,
Well, if you'd rather, you can always go back on your own.
no.
Hopefully,
I'm
there's
okay.
not another one of those in there somewhere.
So where are we going next, guys?
To that door?
Okay. I pat Jace on the shoulder. Good luck.
So, Kaya, do you know Xander?
I did.
So he's a nice guy, right? Like he'll receive us with open arms.
I would hope so. I mean, or at least I would hope that he would receive me, and with you being with me, that he wouldn't see you as a threat.
Me as a threat, never.
Wait. So so you don't know if he's gonna assume us as threats, right? And so right now we're just walking blindly in the hopes that he just doesn't decide, well, Kaya's okay, but the rest of you die, and then just tries to kill us.
Well, I don't know. He's a ghost, so I don't know what he's going to see. Who knows? He might be able to see right into your heart and know.
That I am a coward. You're correct.
Yes, I'm sure our chronicle caught how you cowered behind an invisible wall.
You would be correct. That's it. And to them, it looked real.
Well, you hope it did.
Oh no. Oh, that brings so many questions for future fights. Oh no.
Kaya, can you check this door for traps?
Sure. Investigation. Whoops. Come on.
I'll channel my inner Calliope and tap her on her shoulder as I cast guidance.
Okay.
Then I cast guidance on Hesperia. Good job. Good luck.
So, with guidance, 19.
Okay. I don't see any traps adorning this door.
I don't find any traps. Is it locked?
Just to swing freely.
I will open the door. I won't step into the room, but I will open the door and see what's on the other side.
Okay. You open and you see a hallway corridor that leads south about 15 feet and then travels east.
More of the labyrinth. Who wants to go first?
Well, we know not Calliope, so I will go.
I will go after.
I'll be in the middle.
I'll be right next to Kaya.
I suppose that means I go last.
Yeah, once
Thank you, Adarius. You're always doing a great job. I don't know if we say that enough. You're doing a great job.
Calliope, just in case, I would make sure my hood stays up a little bit.
Thank you. Oh, it's okay. They're tied in the back. I tie them. There's another snake that coils around them. So, I mean, I guess you could see the snake part. So, yeah, thank you. Then she'll fix her little scarf. Fix her little eye patch. Thank you.
Patch.
She has like a wrap around one eye and then around her mouth. Thank you. No eye patch. I made a mistake. Sorry.
Calliope, who are you hiding from down here?
Well, I mean, you get used to it, so it's just, it becomes a part of you. So I just never take it off, and you never know. I mean, if we're crazy enough to be down here, there's got to be someone who's crazy enough to be down here as well. So,
Oh, we already took care of him back there.
yeah, I've noticed that.
I mean, you're already famous, Calliope.
Stop reminding me of that. And my persona is famous. They don't know about all of this.
Well, perhaps it's fate that they do.
So you could proceed 25 feet to the east. Then it makes a right angle turn 15 feet north. Then proceeds and then makes another right angle turn 25 feet to the east before turning sharply 20 feet south. And then you follow it 15 feet east, where it leads north with a sharp turn to the west, and south with a sharp turn to the west. What would you like to do?
Was there a direction going east? Is that what I heard?
You went east. You've been traveling east fairly consistently, but now
Okay.
only west.
Okay.
So, north and west or south and west?
Hmm. Hmm. Yep, I'm with that. We go north and west. All right, Jace. Guidance. Good luck.
Jace will head northwest,
Right.
north and then west.
Yes. Jace, you proceed about 30 feet north before you take the passage west. And as you do, a flurry of bones grip the party. Bones, sharp, move around each of you. Give me dex saves.
$18. Wait, nope, don't have disadvantage on this. We're good.
8.
8.
Dirty 20.
Sure, I got a 1.
That one.
Okay, so my 8s and my 1, you'll go ahead and take 6 piercing damage. That'll be 3 to my other 2.
Hesperia falls.
Calliope trips. What happened? Guys!
I fall on top of Calliope.
No! Just stop! Okay. Dude, do we have any ideas? Somebody? Help!
Well, people are thinking I'd like to try and do a medicine check to stabilize.
Yeah.
Guidance.
I seem to recall that Hesperia picked up a healer's kit, so I'm going to search for a healer's kit.
All right, you find one, and so Jace, give me a medicine check.
With guidance.
I rolled a 2 on the d20, so I'm pretty sure the guidance is not going to help.
Not gonna help, but you're able to use the healer's kit to get immediate. Who do you stabilize first with the healer's kit?
I
I think it's just. Yeah, I think I just.
Yeah, Hesperia's the only one down.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
We just tripped over each other.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so you go, and Hesperia is stabilized. How would you like to proceed?
Well, that's inconvenient.
I'm gonna try to pick up Hesperia. Is she stabilized or is she like? So that means she's just at 0 but not dying.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pick her up and fail, and I'm gonna say, guys, I think maybe we should like head back to that other room and just take a moment, maybe to just think about what we're doing, maybe. And I'm going to try to drag Hesperia back. towards
Jace
that
will
room.
pick up Hesperia because dragging, could do damage.
Thank you. Nobody was talking, so I was afraid. So I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, here we go."
Well, we were just waiting for you to go on your usual, typical long rants about why we should or shouldn't do something.
Oh, did you want me to? Okay, so this is
No,
why
I
we.
don't. I really, really don't.
Oh, okay.
So Jace will pick up Hesperia and start heading back to that room. So hopefully we can barricade ourselves in. Not bury ourselves. Bury ourselves is a bit.
We're gonna
premature.
bury her.
Okay, so you're going back to the room with the 2 doors.
Yeah, unless there are any objections.
No, it's probably a good idea.
I mean,
And easy enough.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
take a short rest. Is that the plan? Okay.
How long have we been going?
Probably about an hour.
Oh, since sunup or
Whoa.
since we?
Well, I said sun up. You've been going about 6 hours. So Sperry still is unconscious.
If I have an hour, I can get her back up. I just need an hour. I know that's I can't just say I just need an hour. 'Cause
So
that's
as
a
you
lot of
all
time.
attempt to take a short rest here, roll me a d20.
Oh boy. Oh,
Included the passed out one.
Yeah.
Well, Alex isn't here, so we have a chance.
I got a 10.
12 here.
19.
4.
And you,
9.
you successfully rest for an hour.
All right, healing word.
Well, after an hour, doesn't Hesperi come back up with 1?
Oh,
No,
does she?
Or does it take a long rest?
it takes a die roll I just did. So it's 1d4 plus 1 hours.
Oh, okay.
So I roll a d4 and I add 1. And so it's hard to, I don't get to tell you that.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay. So before that, let me see. Nope. Yep. That's what I'll roll some hit die. Yeah, I got hit die. All right, and then I'll cast healing word. Where am I? Spells. Here we go. And you get back 2 hit points.
What happened, guys?
You went down, and we came back.
I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to use cure wounds on myself. Last thing I remember, there was a bony hand, and then I'm here.
I think it was a bunch of bone bits floating in the air. You did take a fair amount of damage, so that's why you went down. But Calliope carried you in here. She was very brave.
Just look over at Calliope. Did that?
He's so nice this time, and it feels good, but I didn't do it. He carried you. I tried and failed. When you fell, I tripped. And then Kaya tripped. And then we got up. And then we couldn't get you back up. So then we dragged you in here. I tried to drag you in here. He was upset. And he kind of yelled at me. And then he picked you up. And I was like, oh, okay. But Now I can see he's such a nice guy. Deep down in that area. Thank you, Jace.
You're welcome.
A little bit hacked. I don't know how much good I'll be.
It's like Jace is gonna say something, and it's on the tip of his tongue, looking at Calliope, but then doesn't say anything.
Jace.
We'll all just have to do our best.
Jace,
Yes?
what were you going to say?
Do you really want me to tell you?
It's a hard question. It's a pretty complicated one. I don't know if I want you to or not.
You probably
No, I don't.
Well, we're all still actually looking pretty rough. But such is the way of these things. You can't achieve greatness without suffering.
I said I didn't want you to say it.
Oh, that's not what I was going to say.
It's worse than that.
I merely might say something like, well, can't do any worse off than Calliope.
Yeah, that's actually pretty true. It still doesn't make it better that we have to traverse this, though. But, alright. Well, you heard Hesperia. She's pretty tapped. Maybe we should come back tomorrow and try again.
Jay starts walking the way they came from.
Oh, he always does that!
All right. And you did see before it was a dead end that you turned down, so you know to turn down south. And then you go west about, so it's south about 10 feet, west about 30 feet, and see a north passage that seemingly leads nowhere except a dead end, and a south passage that leads down in to the east. Seed.
Yeah.
South, about 20 feet. East, 15. North, 15. East, 15. South, 30. And then in 10 feet to the west, there's a door.
I will move up and check it for traps. Well, since I have disadvantage, I got a 4.
Don't see any traps.
I don't see any traps.
Okay, Jace will try opening the door.
Opens. This rectangular room has a high ceiling, sculpted walls, and a flagstone floor. A mangled skeleton lies near the entryway. The walls are embellished with rows of screaming stone faces. The far end of the room features a pair of heavy bronze double doors. 2 skeletons are sprawled on the floor in front of the doors. Their bones are partially crushed, and their armor is mangled.
I'm going to check this room for traps.
Guidance.
So you start like walking around the room.
Well, no, I'm gonna check the floor first before I go in there. In guidance. For a total of 8.
You don't see anything unusual.
Can I reach the skull? Like the skull of the skeleton by the door, the entrance?
Oh, by the door, yeah.
I take it. I take the skull. I brush it off and say sorry, and then I toss it into the room.
Okay. It skirts all the way down, echoing as it hits the flagstone, and it goes off of the other walls. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay. I pat Jace on the shoulder, and give him guidance, and say, "Good luck."
I think Jace will cautiously start walking into the room.
Up into the room, and everything seems fine.
And you said the walls look like they have like the faces that were screaming.
I'm gonna cautiously go check one.
And walking up to the face. And just because it might matter in this room, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
That's at disadvantage, right?
I got a 6.
I got a 9.
Oh my goodness! It went natural 20. I got a natural 20, then it went natural 20, then 2. So I got a 5.
I got 15, 12, 5, 9, 14. You enter in. The two of you. Kaya, you begin looking. Then quickly, before Calliope, Spear, and Adaris, you see a portcullis drop, separating you from Jace and Kaya. At this time, there's a screech of metal against metal as the south wall begins to push forward. Adaris, it's your turn.
The south wall inside the room.
Wait, so the floor fell? It was like a pitfall?
No.
Oh.
No, portcullis is basically those barred gates that come down.
Oh my. Okay.
So we're separated from them by some sort of gate. Oh, and I don't. Just checking my inventory, see if I I think might actually help.
Matt, can I investigate the room and see if they can see any sort of way to stop it or jam it?
On your turn, we're in initiative right now.
Oh, right. Sorry.
No worries.
I mean, do I see anything outside? Like anything that I might be able to switch or flip or anything that might help do something with this portcullis?
Investigation check.
With disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of those was good, the other was not. So that's a 9.
No, You don't see anything here that could help you. Jace.
Is it me? So I got a 6.
Oh, you got a 6? Okay, so
I
let
think
me
it's
double
has-
check. Darius, you're 15, right? Okay, Jace, you're 6. And then Hesperi, you're 12. And then Kaya, you're 9. And Calliope is 5.
Yes.
Okay, so sorry about that. Hesperia.
That's right.
So the gate dropped. Kaya is still in the hallway, and we're stuck
Kaya
inside.
and Jace are in the room.
Okay.
The other 3 are in the hallway. A portcullis separating you, and the south wall slowly closing in on Jace and Kaya.
What is the light situation inside of the room?
There is no light other than what you've brought with you.
I will grab any stone from the floor, and as I cast light on it, toss it into the room in an effort to try to help any
so
investigation checks.
Sounds good. Then Kaya.
I'm going to investigate to see if I can maybe find a way to disarm the trap.
Investigation check with that disadvantage. Oh, I'll let Hesper give you the help action with that light, so we'll make it a straight roll.
Oh, well, then I better re-roll because I rolled.
It'll show you which one. Well, yeah.
Well, because I got a 20 and a 3.
Yeah, so you got a 20.
Oh. Okay.
I'll just let you get your. Oh no! Which one roll? It's which one rolled first? The 3 or the 20?
They rolled at the same time, so.
Usually should. Go ahead, reroll. It's fine. Take too long.
The 20 was first.
20 was first.
So in the brackets where it says 20 over 3,
Okay, so I'll give you an natural 20 because if you got it, then we're good. You quickly look around. With the natural 20, the only way it seems, it doesn't look like to be any way to stop this. It just looks like you have doors in front of you and a portcullis behind you.
Jace, I don't see any way to stop this. We're gonna have to run for that door.
got it.
So, gonna run for the door.
Okay, investigation was your action. You can get across and get to the door. So
Okay.
you're at the door for your movement.
And that'll be my turn, because clearly I can't open the door if that's my action.
Yeah, the doors seem heavy. You kind of pushed with your movement. You try to use your free action here, and like as you're moving it, it's like they're too heavy for you to casually open.
Okay, well,
Clive.
I'll have to wait for Jace.
Yeah, Jace, it's your turn.
Yeah, Jace will try and push the doors open.
In that case, they are stuck, and I need an athletics check.
Would
Okay.
the guidance still be in play here?
I think it got used.
No. Because he gave it to me right as I walked in the room, then we rolled initiative.
Concentration up to a minute.
I thought it was used. Yeah, then go ahead. And guidance would work. It's an ability check.
It's a total of 13.
Push as hard as you can. There is no movement. It was too heavy for that check.
Okay.
Anastasia. I'll give. Well, actually, Calliope first, so then I'll get to Anastasia.
Okay. So I'm gonna send my snake in. I also wanted to point out I did forget to buy the incense. I believe Devin did. So, is it all right if I chalk up the money that I spent up for the incense
To resummon.
Instead- to have her? Yeah.
Yeah, so you bought it in town and you would have
Yeah.
had it this whole time? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So I'll send her in and wrap around Jace's leg, and then I'll cast guidance again on him.
Okay, because of touch. Yeah. Okay. So ooh, the snake granting you reptilian power. Anastasia, you are on. I guess I'll be fair. You're in the room because you'd be in the room. Actually, I'll let you choose. You could be in the room where it looks like your friends might become paste, or you can be on the side where people aren't becoming paste.
Well, I will be honest, player, since last week I said that I walked into the room and
Yeah, it's a different room.
I will. Oh, it's a different room.
Different room.
Bobby, can you roll me a d6?
It's a 1.
All right. He's in the room, or she's in the
Yes,
room.
Okay.
that fits too.
In that case, you're in the room. They've determined so there is a southern wall closing in, threatening to crush you. There's a door on there's a door on one end that Jace has not been able to push open, and on the end a heavy portcullis has slammed down, trapping you inside. Kaya has informed you through a natural 20 investigation check that there is no way to stop this, nor the only ways out are out through one of the ways you came, the forward or back.
Okay. I would like to hit the door really hard with the hammer.
I'm going to say this is ultimately going to be an athletics check.
Oh, okay. Is there any inspos in chat?
Yes.
Nope. It's up to the fates.
Stop saying that. This is what got us here.
Our department did just put one in.
Could I have used it?
Yeah,
Also,
because that was her intention.
and my reroll was a natural one.
Well, you take
My
you
original
take the
was
highest.
Yeah,
You take the highest.
yeah, I know.
So what's the total?
11.
Yeah, you take your hammer, take your full force. No movement to the door with an 11. Adaris.
I have one thing that I can do that might be useful, guys, and it's a terrible idea. But I guess I'm going to do it. I can see into the room. I Misty. Oh, wait, I don't have Misty Step because it's level 2. Never mind. I'm out of spell slots. Nope. I wish that I had a level 2 spell slot.
Okay. What do you want?
Unsuccessfully.
Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I have Hesperi and Calliope with me. Yeah, I don't have anything. Yeah, I guess I could light a torch for our side, so I'll do that. I'll pull out a torch and light a torch.
Eris decides smoking Figana. Torch is lit. And
And that's all I got. I mean, I can provide light.
Hesperia, it's your turn.
She's just gonna have this weird sense of dread that they're over there and we're over here and we can't get over there and they can't get over here. No, I don't think I've really got anything that I can think of at the moment outside of the light, and the light isn't a concentration spell, so that would be illuminating the room.
You do nothing else?
I will dodge.
Okay. From the mouths of the carvings, enormous spikes protrude suddenly, hitting the other side of the room and skewering everyone inside. 10 piercing damage.
Anastasia's down.
Kaya's down.
Well, I should ask. Did you guys, because I saw in the thing...
There was a short rest.
Could I have...
Of course.
From that? Okay.
Yep. I mean, I put you in the room. Gotta let you have the short rest.
What kind of DM do you think I am?
You're not down. So Kaya is currently down.
Yes, I'm down. And I think it's my turn, so I think I have to make a death save.
I had to change the room's initiative. Now we're to Kaya, so does save.
14.
Okay. So I didn't know if we're Republic with you or not. That's one success. Jace, it is your turn.
Jace is torn, but he's going to try and get the door open because we need to get out before that happens again. It's an athletics check, right?
With guidance from the sneaky snake.
Disadvantage because of exhaustion. Yeah, it's just a 9.
Trying harder and harder, seeing for help. The doors do not budge. They care not for the necessity of your situation. Calliope, it is your...
Is there any way that I can use my movement to kind of wrap myself around Kaya?
I mean,
If not, that's cool, because I know I use my action for the door.
yeah, you can kind of get around her as much as you can. Sounds good. Then Calliope.
Oh. Good to know.
What?
Oh, sorry, I thought I muted. Apparently Kaya has a healing potion.
Oh. Yeah, it definitely was your reaction to the door. Okay. Calliope, it's your turn.
Um, 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 um. Oh, I'm gonna say. Get that damn door open, and then I'm gonna send the snake around Anastasia's leg. Guidance.
Okay. Anastasia has guidance. Anastasia, it's your turn.
She's going to take a deep breath and say, "Why won't you open?" and hit the door again with Pythor's hammer.
Is Anastasia exhausted?
No.
Okay. Flat roll. Athletics.
With the guidance, it's 29.
Get that door open now.
I'm hoping it flies off.
The hammer. And the doors fly off their hinges and the way is open before you.
Can I use movement to try and start Kaya?
To try and what?
Start moving Kaya or no?
Yeah. I would say with that you can get Kaya safely through the doorway.
All right. That's all I got.
Yes.
Seeing the door on the other side open, breathes a sigh of relief. Well, they made it through. We either wait here and hope they come back this direction and find a way to come through that room, or we could start poking around the other direction, which I don't know if we're in good enough shape to do that. What do you two think?
Are we still in initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And that's
So you
you know,
can stand there. Hesperia.
You can give me like 10 minutes. I might be able to at least be a little bit more help, but I don't like leaving my friends.
Kaya, death save.
Another 14.
Ace. You can get out. Oh yeah, just what would you like to, Jace?
Okay, yeah. If nothing else happens in the room, I'll step through and reach for Kaya's potion and give it to her. It's a normal healing potion.
Safely through the door where the walls are not closing in. You all watch as the southern wall completely comes in contact with the other wall, blocking it entirely off. And then the spikes retreat. The wall goes back to where it is. Bronze bars come down behind Jace, Kaya, and Anastasia, blocking them from the room. And the portcullis raises, giving Adaris, Hesperia, Calliope, access to the room.
So what do you guys see? Because I'm not going in there.
Well, Anastasia and Jace both struggled to open that door, and they're both a lot stronger than I am.
The door's off its hinges.
But bars rose up. Where they
Anyone
are,
think
blocking
that
them.
portcullis comes down?
Portcullis
no,
went
the
up,
portcullis-
bars went down.
So
I don't like either of our options here, guys.
So potentially
I-
triggering it may open up the bars over there.
That is our hope.
Well, what do you guys see over there? Before we take this big risk, what do you guys see over there?
So are we just yelling across the room in the middle of a labyrinth with possible
Yeah.
enemies?
I
Yeah.
thought we were still in initiative. Are we not in initiative?
I mean, not quite. So as with everyone wanting to do, I was just kind of tell them what to. I was given an option here.
I mean, if we have the option of kind of exploring the room, I would like to do that and answer their question. To see what we see on this side.
Just more hallway on that side.
No. Here. You find a large, barrel-vaulted chamber decorated with polished bronze fittings, which flicker like gold in the dim red light of a single torch. The center of the room is dominated by a black marble sarcophagus engraved with the likeness of Dragon Lord Xander. Whispers break the silence. Solemn voices from ages past extolling the deeds of the man interred here. Uniter, murderer. What would you like to do?
So it's a big room with a black sarcophagus, and there are some whispers. I think it's Xander's tomb.
Oh my god, that's great. We can leave now.
We're gonna have to make it in there first, Calliope.
Why do you have to put me in these situations?
Nobody put you in these situations. You came willingly. And you stop blaming us for the choices you made to get over your own curse.
You're right. You're so right. Good job, Jace. Okay. I'm going to just
On
run. Just run.
Oh, okay, we're going on one.
And I'm pulling
Come
it.
along, Hesperia.
I was gonna say, tag, you're in.
Okay, y'all run in. Ah! As you do, the portcullis comes down, the walls begin to move, and the bronze bars raise up.
Oh, thank God it worked.
And you run in the room.
I run and dash.
And that worked actually really high because of the incredibly high roll of Anastasia to let the bars come off the door. Because that was crazy high.
Gonna look around the room before I go over to his coffin. Or sarcophagus.
Okay. Look around the room without a sound. You look. And you see just the pieces around. Everything that is here. A just room of adorned, and now you see voiceless or voiced spirits proclaiming. The tomb stands there.
I go put my hand on his sarcophagus and close my eyes and say, I'm sorry I missed the end of your life. Please tell me what happened. Just like I'm talking to my friend. I know he may not be able to talk to me, but I just trying to feel for his presence to know that he's okay.
Thoughts? What would you like to do? Everybody in here?
Do I happen to see my armor anywhere?
No.
Are there any other exits out of this room other than where we came in?
In and out.
Any murals, mosaics, things like that?
There are some. They depict the various deeds of Xander.
Something we haven't really seen before.
So I'm gonna walk over to the tomb. How close is is it like a standing stone like slab kind of thing? Like it's in the center of the room or something? Or is it like in the wall?
It's
Like,
in
is
the tomb is in the center of the room.
How close is it to the wall?
It's in the center, so about 15 feet.
Okay. All right. So she was gonna use the wall for leverage, but she's gonna push the coffin if she can't open.
Push.
Like,
Yeah, try to
Okay.
push as best you can. It seems a bit heavy for you.
Okay. She's just gonna try to do that, and maybe it's in here, maybe, and she's just pushing.
Before we attempt to open that, can you check for traps on the sarcophagus itself?
Sure.
She immediately backs up. That's a good idea.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't think of it.
With disadvantage, I got a 5. So I don't find any traps.
Good. Okay, I continue.
Does anyone help Calliope?
Jace looks to Anastasia and says, "Should we help?"
Don't worry, I got it. I just need little.
I'm kind of enjoying the show, but I mean, I guess we probably should. But, I mean, I was so happy that Clappy finally took initiative. I wanted to let her see it too.
Give her
Oh.
another minute. Give her another minute.
I got it, guys. Don't worry. It's fine. It's not moving.
After another minute, Anastasia will go up and start try and help her.
Jace will also help.
And then die as something exquisite.
Okay, so together you all push and push, and soon the lid cracks, or falls to the floor rather, on the other side. Revealing a corpse of Xander within that silently raises their hand, then sits up and stands. Are you have killed Graxus. I see among you these things, his trophies of defense. And looks at Kaya. And I see an old friend. Very good.
Can't hear you.
Sorry, you have the breastplate of Mitros, my axe, and Vulcan's shield. Perfect.
Do you know where my armor is?
They nod. Yes. It's not here. It has been stolen by a man named Gaius, commander of the Order of Sidon. It's kept in his room on the island of Yonder. However, I have not come here in vain, old friend. For there is one thing I have saved for you. And he takes out a crown upon which is engraved many dragons. Hands it to you.
I take it. Thank you, my old friend.
One of many gifts. The blood of Sidon runs within you. As he stares at Jace. Your grandmother. She would want you to have this. And he takes out a second crown.
Oh. Jace will take it.
So you both have Crown of the Dragon Lords. Have no fear. From my axe, breastplate, and shield. Graxus truly stole it. His hatred for me and the Dragon Lords who slaughtered his people kept him alive these many years. Ate and devoured all his relatives to get strong, to make sure the Dragon Lords could never rise again. But you have defeated this. Take all of this with my blessing.
Thank you, my
Oh.
old friend.
The corpse falls lifeless back into the tomb. As the blue force replaces the lid.
Anybody know anything about the Isle of Yonder?
Would I have excuse me, any clue what that is as a former pirate? Is that a history check?
Yeah, do you want to say? Yeah, give me a history check.
Cool. Disadvantage because I'm exhausted. Maybe not the best time to be doing this, but okay. Oh, hey, that's not bad. That's a 20. Dirty 20.
So is everyone except me exhausted right now?
Yes.
Yes.
The island of Yonder is within the seas, of which you don't have a ready way to travel as of yet. You imagine you would need to gather the relics, including the Anthrotakara, to successfully travel.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, in the Forgotten Seas. Right?
Yeah.
That is in the Forgotten Seas. We're going to need to find that device for navigating them. If we can.
Would be within this Cerulean Gulf.
Cerulean growth. Okay.
Well, we'll have to find this thing, because we don't have a choice. We need it to cross the seas. Well, should we get out of here?
Oh yes, please.
Well, I was actually going to make the recommendation maybe we stay here for the night because it seems fairly safe if no one's been here this long and the threat's dealt with. I mean, you guys look fairly exhausted, and we can't guarantee that once we get out here it'll be much safer.
What would you like to do?
I will go with whatever the party decides. However, I do say that I do not relish the idea of laying in a tomb until it is my time to lay in a tomb.
I agree. I think we should just backtrack and head on out of here.
I mean, Anastasia's not wrong about the potential safety of this place, but there are threats that could make it through there that if we run into any more spirits, we might be in for it. And if the spirits were going to bother us anywhere, the tomb seems like the place to do it, so I'm inclined to leave myself.
Did the bars block us in now since there's nobody in the room?
Look, and the bars have risen.
Are there any candles in the room that could be lit from the torch?
The torch gives no heat. I'm sorry, your torch. There's no candles in the room now.
Okay. She or Hespera, just before she says anything, she would be kind of just saying a paying homage to Xander and just trying to kind of give him, what's the word? Respect and tribute before we leave, if we are in fact going to leave.
I will stand by her while she does that.
Okay, so you give honor. Yeah. Take this moment to recognize. And it's solemn and meaningful. And then do you perfectly backtrack out of here? Oh, Calliope.
All for that.
What are you saying?
I said I'm all for that. That's
All right.
that's where Calliope's headed.
And I'll give, since I kept on seeing Devin write something down, that Adaris has made a perfect notation back.
I was trying. I failed miserably, but
I'll
I
reward
tried.
the effort of attempting. So funny thing, in old school D&D, there was someone called the Mapper, and it was like the DM would just go this. They go, "Can we see map?" Nope. Make your map. Pay attention when I say it the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got graph paper out in a long time and done that.
Yeah, I did fine until we got to the until after we crossed through that first room where we ended up fighting the Minotaur, and then as we started navigating the hallways after that, I lost track of the. You turn this way and then go 10 feet, and you turn this way and go 10, and I lost it, and I was like, I can't tell which direction we're going anymore.
Yeah. That's why for my coffee page, I have dotted pages of things so people could make it if they wanted. All right. With that, you all are successfully able to get back to the city. As hard as it was and big of a fight, to get your rests and relaxations and get yourselves up to level 4, along with
Oh man.
yeah.
Maybe time for the break while we all pick our level 4
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, we're gonna do that. I just want to double check one thing before I let you go. If you're not there, your fame should be 4 as well.
Yeah.
With that, we'll go ahead and take our break and be back.
Hey guys, I rolled max on my hit die, so I actually have hit points now, making up for my crap roll last level.
Me too.
So we
It's still crap for me because I got almost max. That's close enough.
So we leveled then?
Did you? Yeah, it's 4.
Okay.
That's,
Thank you.
Sorry, I meant like that's weird. Anyway, whatever.
Oh, hey, Devin. When you have time, could you code Crown of the Dragon Lords?
Oh yeah, I'll work on it.
Oh man. You find yourself back at Astoria. What? Let's see here. And you have your long rest. You're rested up. People now know who you are and whisper in the streets as you pass. Of course. The best way you could find is that the Dragon's Tooth Public House. It's a good way, as you say, at inns and such, to relax and enjoy some of your fame a bit.
So, Matt,
Hmm?
I now get 2 dice that I am going to roll. For the portent, I have portent now. So during my prayers with the fates, they bestow upon me now portent. Yeah.
I'm sorry, with the who?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was speaking to the DM. But you do see that, Calliope comes back. She's a little more quieter than usual.
In the Dragon's Tooth tonight are a group of dwarves. You can see they've got dirt and copper dust among them as they drink and talk of the copper mines. And occasionally someone might mention the mithril and they all spit at once, while some look longingly out the window as if remembering another time.
Metro?
I think we should perhaps go ask them if they know where the forge is.
We know it's in the Mithril Mountains.
Yeah, you know where the mines are, but you can still talk to them. Or you could not. That's fine.
No, did you want to talk to them, Adaris?
Oh, I mean, it doesn't hurt to talk to them. Maybe they could tell us something about the forge that we don't know.
True.
So,
Maybe they want to go back with Vulcan. Maybe they've been there. If we can get it up and running again, maybe they want to return too if they've been there, worked there.
Could be of help to have a staff for them as well, yeah.
Well, let's go.
Darius will head over and we're in a tavern, right? Or some such thing in.
Yes, the Dragon's Tooth.
Okay. Yeah, I think Darius would buy a round of drinks for him first.
Oh, they go, aye! Thank you. Drinks, free drinks! And Acostus is reviving the Dragon Lords. Many things are happening these days.
Yes, they appear to be fateful days. That was not even intentional.
You're Acostus. You're not sure who that. I mean, I don't know if you know that is or not.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Because certainly none of you.
Acostus is a name I've not heard before.
The King of Metros. Farmers have claimed to have spotted his dragons flying overhead. He's making the Dragon Lords once more there.
Really? You fine folks look like you've been... Sorry, he's reviving the Dragon Lords. I came over here to ask you about your mining pursuits, but I find myself interested in Acostus and what's happening in Metros. Are you recently arrived from there?
No, we've been working the mines from our clan for generations, but we've heard many things, especially from Mitros. There's a storm that seems to be right off the coast, a massive hurricane. All the road nearby are closed. And the last we heard is people saw dragons in the sky.
Yeah.
The king had promised that if he were to be king, then the Dragon Lords, he would make his own.
So he rules over the Dragon Lords, that is his claim.
Yes. And Metros.
That's fascinating. I happen to know a Dragon Lord.
So it's true. He's doing it then. You know one of them.
Well, yes, one of them accompanies me, but as far as I know, they have no...
There's the
questions
dragon.
about Acostus. Well, we're still searching for the dragon.
A dragon lord without a dragon.
Well, I doubt they always had dragons, but I don't think it will be long before we find one.
A hope to you. You've been fine heroes. We've heard of you. We're happy for what you've been able to do here.
Yeah.
Heroes definitely. Dragon Lords. Till I see coppery wings, I don't know.
That's a fair perspective. You said you have worked in the mines of Arkland. Are you familiar with the legend of the forge? And I forgot the name of it because my brain is having a fit today. The Mithril Forge, is that the right name?
Forge in the mines. Everyone dreams of those being reclaimed. Especially that fool Vulcan. A bit of advice, don't go over there. He goes on and on about being God of the Forge. Senile old bastard.
Well, can you blame him? He is a god.
They believe him. They actually listen. He's no more god than I am a pussycat. No more gods.
Oh, that's
Just
fascinating.
idiots who claim their names. Parents with delusions of grandeur.
So, people have wanted to reclaim the mines and have been unable? Was there some obstacle to that? Or are they simply lost?
No one's ever going to reclaim the mines. It's honestly. Bottom line, what has to do there is it's cursed. Lutherian Sidon, aged centuries ago. Even if it would be declared out, if everything and all the dangers were gone, it'd still be Lutheria's curse. We'll have none of that.
I see. And would you consider returning if we found a way to lift this curse?
Another one opens. An older dwarf. Hey. I think you're on an errand that cannot succeed. But if you are to seek this, there is something possible and feasible that you could do for us. Instead of attempting the impossible, that which would never be done again.
Oh, and this quest of yours?
Those of us who have gray in our beards remember well the mines. And we remember all those who we lost when we were forced to flee. All of our kin. We would like to bury them. So if you insist on going to the mines, why don't you grab our kin on your way out? I don't expect anything for free in this world. We will pay you 10 gold for every dwarven skull that you return to us from the mines. So we can properly send them off. Gold in their skulls, so that they may traverse.
Well, we'll see what we can do. Still hoping that we can find a way to lift the curse, but we'll see. We've had some experience with that as well.
Experience! Oh, they murder a woman in her home. And they assault a corpse. They say they can lift a curse with experience.
Well, I'd say we had experience that was successful at lifting curses. But time will tell.
Thank you for the drink.
Yeah, have a nice day. I will relay that to my party. And he'll step away. Unless Kaya wanted to step in.
Nope. We're good. I was just listening.
Okay. Yeah, and when he gets back to the party, he would relay that information and just add, I don't know about these rumors or about Mitros. They concern me a bit. I wonder how he is controlling the dragons or such things, but
I guess my question is where did he get these dragons? Because it's my understanding there aren't any dragons right now.
yeah.
That in order for them to be any, a dragon lord has to summon it or find an egg.
Well, is it possible for him to have just, found eggs? I mean, if that's all it takes, I'm sure he probably found a few eggs and then, I don't know, raised them all.
Then why has anybody seen anything before now?
That's a good question. Maybe he was keeping them secret. And now, since, we're going on this wonderful, wonderful adventure, and our fame has now hit a level where people are calling me the hooded lady out in the streets, maybe now he's like, oh, well, they're doing awfully well. Let me get my dragons.
Well, I've also been told that, or from my knowledge, only one dragon can be bound to a lord at any given time, and that link is shared with them as part of your soul. You can correct me if I'm incorrect, Kaya. And you see this little pseudo dragon pop out of Anastasia's bag, just like a little head, and then pop back in.
That's correct. You can only be bound with one dragon at a time. And she takes her crown, and this is how you do it. Then I put it on my head.
It suits you.
Thank you. It's nice to have it back.
By the way, do you all have those spells in the player's guide to access that it gives you? Okay, good. So you can get those and get those good.
They're already coded.
Okay, perfect. Just double checking.
By the way, Matt, the pseudo dragon can detect eggs within a 1 mile area, and it's specifically the pseudo dragon's supposed to be just a detector, more or less, from the class. So it's supposed to bring back.
Okay.
Now, did I overhear that right? I mean, we attacked an old lady in their home?
Yes, I believe the dwarf insinuated that we murdered a woman in her home. And Jace will say rather loudly, what he failed to mention is the woman was cooking up children and eating them.
Look who's got thin skin, the hero. We're just having fun at the Dragon's Tooth. Don't be so sensitive.
Well, That's see how's that fame doing for you now, huh?
It's doing wonderful. This food and drink did not have to pay for.
So, are we back in the main town then?
You're in Astoria, yeah.
Can we visit Vulcan, possibly? To see if he can take a look at the shield and the weapon?
You got Vulcan. Goes. Not the chosen. Coming back. Welcome. Ha ha ha. Theo! More fire! See this young boy running around.
We got a couple items that we were wondering if you could take a look at.
Absolutely.
She starts by pulling out the shield.
I remember making you pretty.
Would you be able to restore it to its former glory by any chance?
She was made in the mines. That's where she'll have to be fixed.
Okay.
Kind of looks, goes, same with that axe I made for Xander. Forget it. So much blood. The tree he dropped down, killing the nymph in one blow. Legends.
Why do the dwarves ridicule you?
When people call themselves gods who you can touch, they don't understand. All of us, from Pythor to even Kaya, goes, huh. Kyra, rather. They think we are just wisps. People. They still worship us, so we still live and are who we are, but they don't think any of us are truly the gods we are. And just as good.
How so?
Because our time was then. And we have claimed this land and are here, but the Titans, they are coming. We can't stop them. They have taken our minds and all that which gave us true power. Now it's time for others to rise up. Maybe do as one, but the Dragon Lords and the gods combined could not.
Will that restore the gods to their former glory?
to say. Getting back in my mine, in my forge. That would be something, but who knows? Maybe it's time for new gods to rise.
Can I insight check that last statement?
Sure.
Eight.
Mysterious, maybe the ramblings of an eccentric old man.
What is the nature of the curse to the forge? They said it was cursed and impossible to remove.
Drunkards. Yes. Ultimately, the Mithril Forge was a key component for the Dragon Lords to take over the armies of the Titans. The dwarves, me, we crossed the seas with the Dragon Lords and discovered the deposit of Mithril adamantine in the range of Thylia. Well, not from here. And we mined it and made artifacts and weapons for the mortar armies. And then Lutheria made a pact with the Fates, who used their magic to breed a terrifying Cerberus sound, which she unleashed to destroy the forge and slaughter the dwarves. After driving them out, the Cerberus made a lair in the mines and began to spawn death dogs. Hundreds of them. Dragon Lords, of course, he winks at Kaya, tried to retake the forge, but they were repeatedly driven back until they were forced to abandon it entirely. For centuries, the Cerberus watched over the Fern Forge. But about 10 years ago, something came from the Underdark and killed it. The Death Dogs remain in the mine. But who knows? As far as the curse, there is much in there. I can't say for sure. Could be that they're just afraid of it happening again.
With that, she would let that sink in and kind of step away.
Would we know? I mean, what would be the materials to fix the axe and shield?
Stairs aren't the biggest issue. It's the forge.
Okay.
There, it's infused with fires from the plane of fire, elemental and brimming with magic. Great things were forged. Nothing like that has ever been found again on Thylia.
Well, at least we know a little bit of what we got to face down there.
Yeah, a little bit of information goes a long way. So, I guess the question is, do we check out Mitros and find out what's going there, or do we head to these mines?
I say we go to the mines.
You don't want to see if there's dragons around?
No, I do not. I weighed this. You see, there was dragon, your dragon. Then there was dragons. That usually means plural. And I don't like plural because it just means more things that are going to attack us. And I feel like, I don't know.
You did hear him say shadow dogs.
Yeah, shadow dogs are like dogs. Dragons are like dragons.
You know what? You're right.
They're like
Shadow
super
dogs,
big.
super easy. That's why they're still there, because they're super easy to deal with.
Well, someone killed the creator of them, so they couldn't be that bad, right?
Calliope,
Huh?
you do realize there's different kinds of dragons, right?
They're just dragons.
No, there's different kinds of dragons. The dragons of legend were all metallic. Those are the ones that haven't been seen.
So what dragons does this person have? They're not the same?
Well, I'm just saying there's always been dragons. They're evil creatures.
Well, we haven't. So no, yeah, I completely understand that, and we know now that this city has a bunch of them. So you just gave me my point. Why are we going? Why are we even thinking about going there? We
Okay,
know what
let's
dragons
clear-
are capable of.
Let's clear one thing up. Not all dragons are evil. Just like not every person is evil or every creature is evil. There's always shades of gray.
Calliope, you also get a pseudo dragon on your head.
Completely
Looking
frozen.
at you, wagging her head.
She is not moving. She has her eyes closed. She's saying, "Get it off me," but she wants to say that, right? But nothing is coming out. She is just there silently, not moving, just sitting there.
Oh, she likes you.
Get her away. Get her away.
What's her name?
Get-
Oh,
Does she have a name?
no.
You should probably find her one.
How about Get Off? That's a great name. Get Off. Get Off. Get Off. Get Off.
That is a great name because then when you say get off, she'll come to you.
Oh, crap. Oh,
I like that name.
oh. No. Go away, please.
Okay, come here. And she flies off your head. And as she's doing it, she licks you in the face.
I suppose while we're here, we should ask, Vulcan, do you know anything of any rumors about where we might find the device called the Antikythera?
I remember it. I'm not sure where it rests now.
Fair enough. So, to the mines?
Sure, but should we gather a few things first?
Yeah, I suppose if there are supplies around that we need to collect, that would be wise.
I was thinking healing potions.
Healing potions would be great.
I've got 19 gold.
Potions are 50 gold.
I'll pick up 2.
How do you only have 19 gold?
Because
How do you have more?
What about the 600 from the gems and the things that did you all spend that?
No,
Oh.
that was divided up.
Uh-huh. And it should have been 100 apiece.
Oh. Julie, my math might have been off.
Oh,
No.
I thought it was 600 copper pieces.
yeah.
Are we talking about the same thing?
From the Minotaur?
Nope.
Okay.
From the previous adventure, we found all the kids and we found all the jewelry and we sold that except for kept 2 rings, which was a total of like 600 gold. And we divided that by 100
Oh.
apiece.
Yeah.
I know you got potions between then, so you
I
might have
thought we
spent it.
spent all that.
don't
I
remember
had just gotten
spending
the
it.
healer's kit. But yeah, that's we would have gotten.
Yeah, I have leftover from that time too. So
I didn't even know. I forgot about that.
I've got some left over, but from what
Because I think there was only a limited number of healing potions, so after purchases were made, there was nothing to spend my money on. Okay. But did you get the 100 at one point, Julie?
No.
And by the way, Julie, the numbers that Afui gave, it should have totaled at least 31 gold pieces between the copper and silver and everything.
Right, but that's still not enough for a healing potion.
Okay.
But with I can pick up 2.
Yeah.
The
For its worth, miscellaneous, you would have found about 9 gold each in the. There's some things that you didn't quite loot, but.
Well, if I missed 100 gold, then I will use that 100 gold to buy 2 healing potions.
Got it.
I don't know how many healing potions are available. But
And whatever you want to do. I'm not going to be too stingy in this. Need all the help you can get.
well, I will buy one as well.
I'm also gonna grab one.
And would they have a healer's kit?
Yep. What's listed? Or yeah, what's listed, I believe.
Oh, and Darius would have probably returned it to you a while ago, but you would have a healer's kit with 9 charges left. Hesperia.
Yep.
Since we haven't left since we leveled up, is it okay if I change the feat I selected?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna go with healer. And I'll pick up a healer's kit.
Hesperia would hand you one of the 2 potions she just purchased and would. So, as I had to ask, is it true that you're not allowed to return home?
Yeah, that's true.
What did you do for them to threaten you with punishment of death?
I was better than I should have been, is what I did. Where I come from, men are not supposed to be able to do the things that women do in the tribes. But I was able to. The women of our tribes are the fighters, the warriors. And I can do all the things that they can do. I can do them better.
He looks confused around at everybody. Isn't that to be commended?
I mean, yeah. That's why I always tell him good luck.
And jealousy or just a general dislike that I can do things better led to people setting me up for something. And I was unable to prove my innocence. So I was banished.
She'll get a smile on her face as she looks at you and, well, can't be too sad. I mean, that banishment led all of us to meet you.
Yes. I am glad to have met you all. I'm happy with the tasks that we are doing. And perhaps, Calliope, that's why I seek out the fame and I enjoy it.
You said you like us. That's great. That includes me.
I mean, I'm
So
going to be
I'm
honest.
happy.
I don't like it when you're hiding behind walls while the rest of us are fighting. But
It doesn't matter. You said you liked me and that there's no going back now. I've accepted that as the truth. But thank you. Thank you so much. Do you want my fame? I'll give you my fame. I'm so happy with not being known. You can have mine and have double the fame. You can be both of us. And just,
if you
say
didn't
that,
want
you know.
if you didn't want the fame, why did you swear the oath?
It's not like, okay, listen, it's very complicated. So let me break this down. All right.
Is complicated your middle name?
Well, that's also complicated. Let's not get into that. I do have a middle name though. But anyway, so I had to swear this oath because in order for me to swear this oath, that was that it was like a stipulation to make sure that I don't get out of it. Because I swore an oath. Blah blah blah. It was like guidelines. You know what I'm saying? So
No, oaths
no.
are not guidelines. They're
Well-
binding.
Well, no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Lest you
but-
lest you seek another curse, oaths are binding.
Well, the point was, in order for me to get the cure for this one, I had to swear this oath. Which then, oh, look at that, binding. So, yeah. So really, that's why I swore the oath, because I had no choice but to swear the oath. And so
You had a
far-
choice. Wait, you had a choice. You could choose to live the way you are for the rest of your life. So acknowledge that you are making a choice. You made the choice to seek out this oath. You are continuing to make a choice every time you adventure with us. So
Right.
don't claim that you do not have choices.
I see what you're saying there. I don't quite get it, but it's okay. We'll move on from that.
Let me let you in on a little secret.
Oh, yes.
So when you feel that you don't have a choice, odds are it's because it was written in the stars, fated.
I don't know what it is with you guys in this word, fate. Okay? I don't think you guys understand, like, what you're saying here. Listen. You know what? No. Yeah. You know what? You're right. I had a choice, and I made my choice. You know what that choice is? You know what that? To not believe in the fates. Okay? It is terrible. They don't. It's not like that. Everything is just for fun for them. I'm telling you guys, this is not. Forget it. I'm hungry.
I'm pretty sure we could eat for free over there because of the fame.
She walks over there to go eat.
Above table, guys. We need to replenish rope as well and pythons.
Oh yeah, because we're all out of that. Wait, no, we didn't use the rope, did we?
Yeah, for the
We did
trap
for
on
the
the
rock climb. Oh, the trap, right.
And the
right.
net.
Oh, yeah. So we need that. Oh, are we getting more nets?
Only if you want more nets.
Yeah, let's get more nets. I'm
I
okay
can
with
pick
that.
up a net, a climber's kit, and some rope.
I can do the same. How much gold was that?
Depends if you get the hemp or the silk.
Hemp. Definitely hemp.
The silk is significantly lighter.
Uh-huh.
and
It's less
stronger.
too.
But how much does it cost?
10 GP on the silk.
Oh, but I mean, it's not stronger. It's the same, just lighter. I will buy silk. Okay, I got some rope on me too. I am ready to go.
Does anybody need a set of leather armor?
Can I wear that?
Can you wear light armor?
I can. Are you giving light armor away? Does anybody else need it before I take it?
I mean, Dearest could use armor,
Go ahead, you take
but
it. I'm always in the-
he also has mage armor
So,
that he pretty much auto casts every day.
oh, okay. So, would you be able to wear the armor and have mage armor?
No, they don't stack benefits, unfortunately.
But it's spells.
But yeah, it would save you a spell slot.
It
I don't
would save
know
me a
what the
spell
path-
slot.
Add-on.
Is it standard leather armor?
Yeah, it's just standard leather. So we could also probably find some too if you both need leather armor.
Yeah, no, definitely take this one. That way you get the spell slot.
How much does studded leather armor cost?
Or
Let's find out. $45 gold.
I can help you with that if you need it. So
Yeah, if you-
I
if
got
you-
gold. I'm gonna buy me some studded leather armor. And you can take the armor.
Awesome. So, Bobby, just don't forget to add the potion.
okay. Is there anything else anybody wants to do around town?
I'm good to go.
I am good as well.
Same.
Suppose we could buy a 10-foot pole. Use it to poke for traps instead of stepping in them.
well, and a chain and padlock may be useful. Well, I don't think the word's padlock, but I know there's a lock in it.
There is a lock. It costs 10 gold pieces.
We should start taking those when we pick them.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Provided they're not attached to things, because so far a lot of the locks I've seen have been on doors. It's kind of hard to take those.
Sure.
But should we come across like one of these, we'll keep that in mind for the future.
Matt, if I have the gold, would I be able to buy a chain and lock? You're on mute.
Yeah, if you have the gold, you can get it. It's
Okay.
fine.
Standard price?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and the chain is 10 feet long.
You know what? I feel like a 10-foot pole is a good idea, and it's cheap. It's 5 copper for a 10-foot pole. So I'm gonna buy one.
Oh, so that means you're going to be in the front now.
I'm going to buy some more arrows.
Can I get block and tackle? Because that would have made the net a whole lot easier to use.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had that thought as well.
I write thick ideas of things to buy in the side notes of my notes, but I very seldom actually look back through the pages that I write for the side notes.
At this point, I'm just window shopping. What do I have that's useful?
Kaya, can Acostas really just make new Dragon Lords?
No, it doesn't work that way. I mean, he could maybe make dragon riders. But I think that's going to be a lot harder than he thinks it is. So unless he has some way of controlling dragons, and I'm not sure that he does. I'm not sure how he could do it.
We'll find yours. You can show them up.
Yes.
I also picked up a shield.
Okay.
And at some point during the time that we had the long rest and all the stuff we've done here, you would have seen that Jace now has a mechanical owl that sits on his shoulder. I got it at level 3. We didn't long rest, so there was no time to... I couldn't story-wise explain why I suddenly had it. So it's my Stemfe.
So now he's got an owl and a squirrel.
Squirrel, yes. Did the squirrel level up? Can he now throw 2 nuts at a time?
Double attack.
That's a double barrel squirrel.
Did you learn what his name was?
I think it's Squirrel. But Matt, I did make that modification. I think you said you were okay with it. Does have a saddle, a squirrel-sized saddle.
Oh yeah. Amazing.
The stem fee has a squirrel-sized saddle, so the squirrel can ride on the owl and launch nuts from above.
Oh my goodness. Aerial combat. Here we go.
I just figured out a name.
Nice. What?
It is now my dragon.
My dragon is what you're naming it?
Mhm. That's why when I can say, beware of my dragon, it then suddenly appears.
There's so many ways that this name can go so wrong, and I don't like them, and I am fearful of them, because now, you know what? I won't even bring the thought into existence. It is a wonderful name. Cannot wait for you to use it for that line.
Oh, just wait until I get a real dragon.
You're getting a dragon too? What is going on here? Hello? Are we all just getting dragons? Is this a thing? Is this what's happening? You have a mechanical owl now. Oh, good. Now, okay. Guys, are we all getting dragons? Is this a thing?
I mean, would you not rather the dragon on your side than your enemy's side?
I would rather the dragon not there at all. Just gone. Just go. Bye.
Do you mean it doesn't sound like it would be fun to ride a dragon?
No, that's exactly what it doesn't sound like. It sounds like a very terrifying experience.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh, yes. Because you're a dragon lord, so you've already done it. I have no words. I don't know what else to say. I can't knock it until I try it. I won't try it, but I'll just take your word for it.
You know what happened last time you said something like that, right?
No, I don't. What happened?
Oh, you'll find out when I get a dragon big enough to ride.
I will not. You will not drag me onto. So, mines? I heard we were going to the mines. Are we still going there?
Yeah. And you see Anastasia carefully starts rolling up a coil of rope while looking at you.
Off to the mines we go then. Yay.
Grab Calliope by the arm and start skipping along with her.
It's like a one-sided skip. She's just hobbling as you're skipping.
I'm dragging you along. You may not be skipping, but I'm definitely dragging you.
We're about to go fight shadow pups and you're skipping? How are you happy right now?
I've got my crown back.
Oh, again with this dragon lord, stop.
You don't believe me?
I believe you believe. But I mean, you got to think about this. It's a long time.
What's
And
a
then,
long time?
well, wasn't this how long ago were the dragon? Just so I remember, how long ago were the dragon lords alive?
500 years.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. So I was right. All right. Well, that was 500. So you just were asleep for 500 years?
Something like that.
How? And if someone says fate, so help me, I have new spells.
Charm.
How about this? I will drop it as long as you say you will leave my dragon be. In those exact words.
No, I will not. I refuse.
Can you just say my dragon?
No, I will not. I will not say those words. And you can't get me to. I will just have to. Never mind. Never mind. I take that back. I am ready to go. Are you ready, Kaya?
Yes, I thought we were heading that direction already.
Oh, yeah. All right.
One more thing before I leave town. Matt, I have Dust of Dryness. It says 1d6 plus 4. We never rolled that. Do you want me to roll it now?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's so 1, so that's going to be 5.
There you go.
So I'm going to go use 2 of those right off the bat and go grab some water and turn some cubes of water into pellets of water that I can carry with me. Just go find a 15-foot cube of water in the river somewhere and...
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, you take it out of the river and dink.
So
Got
I've got
little cubes, little pellets.
Yep. Those will be useful later.
So practical because they're like in your pocket. You slip and fall. It's like oh look, you like I just like, endless pranks that I would do as a rogue. You find an abandoned road leading out of the north gate of Astoria. It's rocky and overgrown with roots and thorny shrubs. It winds westward along the granite cliffs of the Astorian tributary. North of the road are expansive steppes, and beyond that, hazy blue mountains. The sky is gray and cold by day, but at night, the clouds withdraw to reveal a blanket of stars. So you camp, quiet. Sunset comes to you. The thunder of hooves begins to be heard. See a dozen mounted men riding in your direction.
This could be interesting.
And the riders, what?
Mounted men, not centaurs? Or are there men mounted on centaurs?
The riders wear bronze helmets, and they carry long pikes tied with flowing scarlet ribbons. As the riders grow closer, you realize they aren't riders at all. They are centaurs. Nomadic warriors with the torsos of men and the lower bodies of horses. They come and begin to circle around, yelling and holding their spears on high. You wish to do?
Are they doing anything? They're just circling us?
Right now?
What do you want? It's clear you need something.
One comes forward. Heroes! I am Hukar.
Oh dear, you actually just want to talk to us. Oh boy.
You head to the Great Falls of the Mines.
Yes.
Yes.
Beware then, I warn you.
Oh.
Troglodytes dwell in the caves, emerging at night to hunt for food.
Oh. Thank you.
As you've thanked me, I will ask of you something. 2 of my kin have fallen to the clutches of these foul creatures. There's nothing we can do for them, as the paths and tunnels of the mines are too treacherous for my kind. However, if you will look for them, then I promise you will be happy with what comes your way.
I see what you did there. I would just be rude to not accept that. Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much for the honor of doing so, and I can't wait to see what we're rewarded with.
Quit thanking them.
And he puts forth a ivory horn. When you've discovered the fate of my kin, blow on the shores of the Arcalan, on the riverbank, and we will come to learn their fate.
Question. Do you need the entire body? Or is it just like, because I know we have a tradition with the coins, right? Does everybody follow that?
What do you want? Do you want to choose between man and horse, like as if there's one more valuable than the other?
Oh, I see where that went. Got it. Mission understood.
Is it though? I'm not sure.
It is. It's very understood.
I don't, because they said investigate what happened to their kin. You have now just said that we would bring them back.
Indeed, you have. Thank you.
Well, now that you have
Good.
thanked me, I would just like
You got
to.
nothing.
Understood. Oh, I'm going to shut up before I make this worse. And she'll walk away. Are they still circling at this point? Because she just walked now.
They stop and let you go
Yeah.
and give you the ivory horn.
I'll take the horn and just wave it up. Just walk away.
Proceed towards the great falls of Akalan. Excuse me. This rocky promontory looks out over a spectacular vista dominated by the great falls of Akalan. The river cascades over a sheer cliff and roars into a vast semicircular lake, throwing up a white mist. The Great Falls are almost beyond description. It's as if an entire ocean has spilled over the edge of the world, and you stand marveling at the space beyond. You've never seen anything so grand. The sound of rushing water is almost deafening, and the light of the fading day gleams across the water like red gold. 4 massive statues of stone hands surround the lake. To the south, you can see the river snaking down from the mountains through the old woods, while the snow-capped Mithril Mountains dominate the western horizon.
Sorry that I kind of, upped the deal with the Minotaurs there. I'm not. I know it may seem like I'm very charismatic, but not really good at those parts. But hey, we didn't have to fight them. I'll stop now.
I mean, that's true. We did not have to fight them.
Okay. And how long was the travel to get here?
You're still on that day of sunset.
Oh, we're on sunset. Okay.
This is so beautiful.
So they hunt at night. So wouldn't it be better to traverse it? No. So I have a question. So they hunt at night, right?
I told you.
So if we wait for them to leave, right, to go hunt before we go in there, we may be able to limit the amount of enemies that we have to face in there. If we go during the day, they will all be trapped inside of there, and we'll have to fight all of them.
But
So,
they might be asleep, right?
I mean, do they need to sleep? That's my question. So, my thing is, right, like after hearing stories and stuff like that, does it seem like that they are very like pack oriented? Like a pack will go out, or are they just individual, like they go out on their own and feed in different intervals? Do we know if it's a whole pack thing?
Nature check.
Oh boy. There we go. Okay. All right. Nature, you said? Cool. $11.
You know, troglodytes are intelligent creatures, not beasts. They're lizard-like area, though their intelligence is sometimes questioned. So it's hard to know exactly how they would plan to go out.
Okay.
Likely they would go individually. They'd have some type of...
So, what up to you guys? Do you guys want to wait during the day or go in at night? I guess maybe it doesn't even, they might not even just all funnel out. We might be facing them all anyway, so.
Well, seems we've been traveling for the day. How do people feel? Do they need to rest?
Well, when you put it that way, I could go for, a little nap. Anybody else? No? Oh, look at that. I'm no longer tired anymore.
You say anybody else, and then you automatically give yourself an answer. You don't wait long enough to give people a chance to reply. Maybe don't automatically assume people are going to disagree with you.
Hey, Calliope.
That's actually fair. Huh?
I taught my dragon a new trick. Well, I'm going to teach her a new trick.
Is it how to answer Calliope's question?
No. Watch this. Calliope, do you want to go and fight 10,000 dragons?
Yes.
Can we go fight the centaurs right now? Do you want to join me? Let's go.
Yes.
Like Adolf, we go prep.
Oh,
She's
well,
very brave.
see?
No, she's fairly intelligent.
Well, don't worry. Next time it happens, she talks scared of something. My dragon will teach her a lesson.
Yes, she will.
I will break it. I will breed bravery.
You will breed bravery?
Yes.
That seems like a terribly horrible idea. But sure.
Well,
I think just making sure people heard what I said. I said breathe. Like you breathe in.
Oh,
I thought you breed. I'm
No.
like, what is happening?
No. Like after a couple seconds, like I thought about what you had said, and I'm like, did he just say breed? Oh,
when you're breeding bravery, you must have consent first.
So are we at the base of a cave then? Right, that's by the lake. There's an entrance to what we presume to be the.
Have you found the lake?
and there's 4 golden hands, the giant scale.
Yeah, massive statue of stone hands.
Okay.
Are they fists open, or what? The statues?
On various positions. You've seen these before.
I would say, are these similar to the ones we've seen before?
Yeah.
So, they're the other Titan. Husband, brain, breed.
Side up.
Oh.
Then that's Ivan.
Ketamine or
The 100-handed
Yeah.
one.
Oh.
ketamine.
Thylee is husband, right? Thylee is the god, the
Yeah.
mother Titan, and he's her husband.
beautiful love story if you read it.
Well, as we stare at hands and talk about breeding, we will end tonight. And we'll come back next week and see how courage is given consent. We'll see you then.
Good night, everyone.
Night, night.
Good night.